Hey guys, hey, it's me, Jimmy Lou, with the Messy Craft Corner. Hello, hello, welcome, come on in. I'm just pulling myself up on the old computer over here. So we can have comments. If you're getting here, say hello. Come on in, hello. I see one friend showing up here. Come on in, come on. Come on, everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. Yes, they are. We're going to take a look at what we accomplished over on YouTube last night, you guys. Ooh, it says the Messy Craft Corner is live. Yes, I am. Thank you, please. All right, so hopefully we're not going to have okay. Somebody is saying something. Hang on a second here. Hold on. What? Okay, that is Chris Hunter. That is not me. Chris Hunter, if you're watching, I think you have a troll on your page. A stink bug, I think. So, the picture looks good today? Okay, good. I'm going to tip my, I have my ring light here to give us a little bit better light, because I think some of it was light yesterday.
This one too.
Yeah, believe it or not. So let's see if we can't get this tipped down a little bit more. Have a little bit happening. There we go. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Debbie. Debbie and Debbie is here. Hello, Becky Smith. From Florida, we got Debbie Gladden. Hello, guys. Hello. Okay, so yesterday over on YouTube, because we couldn't get it, the shadizzle happening around here, we got our cover done here on Facebook, and then we got our signatures done over on YouTube, and we got these really cool pockets on the inside here. So, hello, Ruth Lindsay, and hello, Judy Hoffenberger. From Virginia. That's a cool name, Hoffenberger. It sounds like a really good, like, pub burger, okay? I don't know, maybe I need to get a burger, because earlier I was saying about burgers, too. It's a Huffburger, Hoffenberger. Hello from Wisconsin, Miss Kay. Hello from Pennsylvania. So, you guys, so we made these pockets, and now, we did 2 signatures for this book, but I want you to see something. Look at how much room is in there. So I have a 3rd signature set up that I'm going to get ready. And tomorrow we're going to sew the signatures in. Probably we're going to work on this on one of the platforms on Monday, just to see what's happening. But you guys, I'm going to be using this same ribbon. This I got from Hobby Lobby, you guys. This came from the old HL yesterday, and we're going to use some of this. In fact, one thing I want to do, you guys, is I just want to add a little bit along the bottom here, and we can do it with this. It's going to be kind of in the way for where we sew in the signature, but I don't really care. I think it's going to look good. So let's see. So see how we have this. We're just going to put this at the bottom. Now it's this part here, so it's a little different, but can you guys see how swell that's going to look? It's German according to your husband. Okay, awesome. So what's everybody been doing today? It was hot as snot here today, and then we had a rainstorm, and it cooled off quite considerably, but my clothing that was on the line did get a little wet again, so there was that, but, you know, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad day here in Pennsylvania. The Messy Craft Corner was getting some cleanup today. So, you guys, I have a bunch of I know this, mystery boxes. Diana, it depends. I'll tell you here in a second. I put together a bunch of mystery boxes today that are like signs, home decor stuff, like DIY crafting stuff that way. So if anyone is interested in those, it is it's $50 for a medium weight flat rate shipper. And if you have seen any of my stuff, you know I cram those full. And then Robin had a craft show. Awesome. Did a little retail therapy and listened to the rain. Awesome. So the large flat rate shippers, those are $65, and that includes shipping, you guys. So there's 2 large, there's 4 medium weight ones, and then there is one that is a mystery bundle of clear stamps, and I included a brand new acrylic block in there for you. Some that I picked up from, I bought them from Temu to see what they would look like. So, all right, so I added a little bit here. We got this pockets all in. So what I want to work on with you guys is, okay, so this was a misprint. See what happened here? It had a little bit of oopsie doopsie coming off the printer. So I don't want to use that in my signature because it's just going to look El Pupo. But we have this cute little bird. We have this swing, this bunny, these daffodils, this writing, this lady. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to create some journal cards from the lady cards. So you can purchase this separate from the kit that I showed you. I'm calling this journal Aunt Betty because it really reminds me of my great Aunt Betty. She used to have these garden parties, and you know, this one here looks like her when she was younger. Not exactly, but it resembles her. And then this one looks like her when she was older. She used to wear her hair up like that, down like this when she was younger, and up like that when she was older. So, so we're going to use these in our journal. We're going to make some cards, and they're going to go everywhere. Okay, so what kind of paper do I print on? Okay, I go to Walmart and I buy the copy paper for the pages for my signature. Now, I heard Chris Hunter the other day say, was it Chris or was it someone else? He said, you have to add it with cardstock. You don't. If you want to add a waterfall onto here, then yes, you need cardstock. Oh, Roxanne was at Hobby Lobby. Hello. So my picture's looking good today. I have the exact same background, the exact same setup, except for I have my ring light right over here. You can actually see the base of it right there. Here's my little shoe, you guys, with my needle and threads in it. And so we're going to just work on these. So when you do your pages, you can get more pages in if you don't use cardstock. Cardstock is bulky. It's heavier, okay? But there are some things that I do print in cardstock. I print pockets in cardstock. I print, these journal cards are printed on cardstock. The folio, the foldable folio, I'm actually going to do one of those over on TikTok after this. So if you follow me on TikTok, I'm going to be over there doing the little journal that I'm going to put inside the front cover on this. So instead of my typical brown writing paper, I chose to go with the white because we chose the white fabric. Okay. And even though this is like called grunge, I don't know why it's called grunge, you guys. It doesn't look all grungy to me. It looks not even a little wonkadoodle. It looks good. It was trouble. I know. 2 words that should not belong together in the same sentence. Hobby Lobby and sale. You guys. All right, so I'm just using my paper cutter, and I'm just going to trim these up. Now, if you don't mind fussy cutting, you can sit and you can cut these with your scissors. Me, I do not like to fussy cut, like not in the least. So if I can cut down on my task, I will. So that's exactly what I'm doing, you guys. We're just cutting these off from here. And getting them all lined up. And trimming them up, you guys. And just trim them up. And then we're going to do something to them. So let's scoot that down a little bit. There we go. All right. So... and these aren't even bad fussy cuts. These are just a little fussy cutting. So these are like the small little cards. These are great. Is it raining where you are? It is not today. You couldn't see how to comment on YouTube. Honestly, because I'm so new to YouTube, I maybe one of the ladies here could tell you, but I don't really know. Thanks for the message about the theater principal. Yes. If you don't know what she's talking about, my friend Cynthia from Guided Creations, you guys, she did a principal per Chris Hunter's request, but then also kind of my urging saying, hey, I have followers who are interested in a theater principal. And I think she did, what do you think, Sherry? I think she did a really, really good job on those. And I have to tell you, she did those, like, she was up late doing all the things. And, oh my goodness. Oh, speaking of doing all the things, you know what to do. SHARE. And give some hearts, some thumbs up. And don't forget to leave a comment. Even if you're just a gawker, you just come by to hang out and just watch. Just say hey. I promise we won't pull you up onto stage. It's all good. They only do that in Pentecostal churches. Just kidding. I'm joking. That's a joke. Don't send ugly letters, okay? All right, so here's 3. 1, 2, 3. And then here's 3 more. So I just figured we'd just hang out, just kind of do it a little bit relaxed, spend a short amount of time together, and then head on over to TikTok to do the rest of what I wanted to do. So there we go. Now here comes a moment of truth. Let's see if my camera is going to handle. I think it really was a Facebook issue last night. I don't really think it was a Jimmy Lou issue. Okay, so you can round corners if you want. You can use a ticket stub punch if you want to do that. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Okay, I am using my regular glue from Linco. I just actually stuck it into a smaller bottle that I keep here in the living room, or I keep in my living room. Hang on, I have a little bit of a glue clog. Just working on that. There we go. There we go. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on the back sides of these. Okay. So I'm just going to flip them over because I want to make them journaling spots. I want to make them a place where we can write and we can do all of the things. So I'm taking, this is just tablet paper. I buy these tablets at the Dollar Tree. They come like 3 in a pack. So Cynthia did do a good job, didn't she? Wait, my power just went out. Oop, I missed it. Are you in the area that had the flash flooding yesterday? Me or, oh no, someone in Texas. I don't do TikTok. Can I still watch? Okay, so if you don't have TikTok as the app, I will share if I can, I will share the live here on the page. You should be able to click on it without joining TikTok and still watch, okay? If you comment, though, I cannot guarantee that I'll know who it is commenting because I'm not even sure if you can chat. But oh, there you go. So when you're watching a live video on YouTube, click on the live chat button. There we go. And there was a mistake yesterday saying that like it was adult content. I set my videos over there to adult because otherwise, if you have it set for children, there's no commenting at all. So if you don't have TikTok, you should still be able to watch. But let me tell you, we're going to put together one of those folios that we did here on this page. So I don't want to say it's that you won't miss anything, but this is what we're putting together. And we did one I did it on Char's page and then they did it on here. But I think you can still, because Elizabeth doesn't have TikTok, but I can still send her TikToks. So, all right. So what I'm just going to do is I'm taking this. And see the red line? I don't really want that red line, so Jimmy Lou is going to rip it, you guys. We're just going to tear it up and go from there, all right? So there's that. And then all I really want is some lines. I don't even need all of the lines, okay? And we're just going to grab this. And let's rip it this way. do a little tear that way. And then we have some lines that we can add to the back of our journaling cards. And you can just do it just like this and be done. Hello, Robin Zimmerman. You can do this and be done, or you can continue to move forward and do some other things. Okay, so you can take them and you can tear them, kind of angle them. And we're going to add some other things on here too. Okay, you can do them just straight down one side. Okay. Hello, Barbara. Thank you. Thank you for the hello. Thank you for the hello and how do you do, right? All right. So let's see. We can take this and we can tear at an angle. Let's just get a little bit more there. Like this. And then do a little bit this way. So that way you kind of have that like split in the middle. And if you can't just see, I'm just literally like just ripping. I'm just doing whatever I like, however I want it to be. Just to create this kind of writing space, okay? So we can do that there. Okay, so kind of like a mass make, okay? So, yep, if you have a line journaling stamp, you can do that. Yes, you can. Absolutely. Hello, Anne-Marie. Hello, Teresa. Hello, guys. All right, so we're just going to glue these down. And then we're going to take some of the paper that I showed you that we accidentally, it wrinkled it in the copier. And we're just going to create some decorations on the back side here. Okay. So it really is whatever you want. How did you learn to dye fabrics? The fabrics, I took a class from Michelle at the Vintage Daisy, and it was literally, it cost $25. It was one of the best $25 I've ever spent. I'm not kidding. Got a pile of old doilies. Sewing stuff. Awesome. Velvet album with the cabinet photos. Yes. Awesome. Oh, that sounds like a great deal. So yeah, you can message her. You can join the class. It's not a live sessions anymore. But that's okay because you can still take it and watch all the replays and still get all of the information about the fabric dyes and how to actually do the dyeing of it, and then how to put together the fabric journals, which I do sell. I need to sit and sell some of those. So I am doing good. The sun looks like it's trying to come back out today, which is good because we had a little bit of a rain going on, and Larry and I had gone and gotten something to eat, and I said to him, "Oh, we better get home. It looks like it's going to rain." Well, it had already done its little downpour here, and clothes were wet again. So thanks for blessing the crafty mess. I appreciate it. I am compiling all the videos from this over onto YouTube, so you will be able to watch all of them in one place on one playlist. I don't know how to download them from TikTok, but I'm sure I can figure it out. So, and it does look a little ripply on this because the paper is cheap, but once it dries, it settles down. So just keep that in mind if you are using inexpensive, just writing paper. Just white lined paper is all I used here on these. So here are my cards on one side, and we're creating some writing spots on the back side that we can add this to the junk journal when the time comes. Because we can put these everywhere in this book. 84 with a chance of rain where you are. Oh, rain in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Oh, is that where you are, South Dakota? Roxanne. Okay, so here's what I have. again, this came off the printer and it did get a little, it got a little tearsy-wearsy, okay? So we're just going to do, we're going to do some ripping and some tearing, and we're going to get some fun stuff off of this, okay? So here's this kind of cool, just like lined space right there. I want to use that. Okay, so I don't want to waste anything, and so kind of in junk journal fashion, we're just going to lay some things out and see how they go. So we might fussy cut, we might tear, we might do all the fun things, but, and two, you can always print something too. Which kits are 60% off with the code? Oh, very good question. So the code is in the description of the video. Let me drop it here for you. Her shop in its entirety is 60% off digital prints. So you can use it on any kit that you want. Any kit, Robin Lee. And so that's going to be coming up here in a second, and I'll pin it for you. Hello, Cheryl Miller. I think it came through. There we go. So let's just pin that so you guys have it. And the code is Messy Craft Corner 60. And so you'll get 60% off of the kit. Now I have the link to the digital kit for the but then you can, at the top it'll say visit the shop, and if you just click on that, it'll take you over to the shop and you can find all of the things over there. So there you go. All right. Drop that down. There we go. Much cooler and very windy in Brantford, Ontario, Canada. Oi, okay. All right, so see, we have some daffodils over here. And we have some writing right here, like some script writing. That's just kind of cool too. So all you got to do is just kind of rip it up. Just decide where you want things to go and make it happen, okay? So I just like to lay things down at first and see where they belong. So it's doing that green screen thing again, you guys. Anybody else notice that? No, it's not a journal a day, but boy, I don't think I could do a journal a day without being pooped. I don't think I could. I mean, it's possible, I guess, that I might be able to do a journal a day, but yowza, that just seems like an awful lot of work, you guys. It really does. So, no, I just, I started this journal yesterday, Cheryl. All right, so let's see. We're gonna... I have this lady here, and I really want to use her, you guys. She's standing in a field of daffodils that are just so pretty. And we're not going to be able to get the whole thing on there. So let's just do this. And, I think we'll stick her on here. And we'll go with this one over here. And then we have some daffodils that we can add wherever we like. Wherever we like. Daffodils are your favorite flower? Awesome. This journal will be for sale when it's all finished. All my journals usually are. I don't have any that I've made that I've kept. Like, I just literally don't. That's a me thing. So I got this bird like mid-flight here, and I think I'm just gonna give him a kind of rough, fussy cut because he's super cute, and I think he needs to be used. So don't be afraid, you guys, to use the things that you can't look at. We have heart. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that little? Isn't it cute? It's cute, you guys. Okay, let's see here. Okay. So sorry I'm doing this off camera where I can see it but you can't, but it's turning out cute. So there's our little bunny. We just need something here. And I think what I'm going to do is, there's this swing on here, but I think there's some daffodils that go along the edge of the top of the swing. So I'm just trimming those off, you guys. So we can add that right along there. Look at how cute that is, right? Anyone purchase this kit? Oh, she is just amazing. She is just so pretty, and she's just really she's a pretty little girl. I just cut this off and I wasn't sure why. I think I'm just going to stick that one up there, and I think I want to try to get a little something down here. See the little birdie on the bench there? Well, the bench got torn a little bit, but we can make something happen here. We can make something happen. The kit, it came from Polka Art Studios. And if you look in the description of the video and the pinned comment, you'll see, we're going to put this little birdie down at the bottom down here. You'll see a link and a code, Stephanie, that you can purchase the printables. So yellow is not typically my favorite color, but I think I'm just really enjoying this kit. She does the yellows very beautifully. They're not bright, neon, in your face kind of yellows, which I like. So see, now we have that place to write. We have something pretty from the kit on that side, and then we have our lady over here. So just trim that off. I'm just going to flip that over. That's done. Done with that side. Let's see. And then I do have these pieces here, you guys. They're looking really, really pretty. Yes, they are. And you can trim these out to just add a little bit of extra to the top. And then it'll pull it in that it matches with the rest. So, you know, we can use a staple, or we can glue it on, doesn't really matter, whatever we choose to do, as a little pull there. And look at how cool that will look. So let's see. See if we can't channel our inner Michelle here for a second. Here's our little flower, but I think it needs, listen, it needs a little button, I think. And I got one of these little pearl buttons just sitting over here begging to be used. Yep, Aunt Betty. That's how she wore her hair. It was very pretty. I was trying to find a picture of her. I'm just going to use some thread. I have some thread on a needle over here on my little shoe. And we're just going to stitch that right into the center of that flower. Okay. Oopsie. All right, so I am not like the world's best seamstress, but I can sew a button on. I can manage to do a button. No, did she? I missed it. Oh, she's going to hear about that one for sure. Let's make it a point to make sure she knows about that. Here I am ripping stuff and sewing buttons on, and she's over there cutting straight and using naked buttons. It's like we switched places. Okay, so I just stitched that on there, you guys, like so. Okay, let me just tie this in a little knots in the back. That I have to do where I can see it. I'm really sorry. And I can tell you, we're probably only doing one with the button like this. Facebook's doing that green screen thing to me again today. Okay, so there we have, oh, I just put the little button in the center there. And we're just going to add this. Look, we can add it to the top up here so that it's showing on both sides. It'll look really cute. We can do them in the center. Oop. Do it in the center as a pull top. I like it in the corner, I think. Do you guys like it in the corner? Oh, was that during the jamboree? It might have been. She was a little off her game being out in that heat. So there we go. So now we have this place to write, and these will settle down when that glue dries and soaks into the paper. And then we have our pretty picture here and just our piece there that we can use as a pull tab. That one's done. Right? Okay. Let's see. All right, let's do our next one. Yeah, ain't I getting snazzy, right? You guys, I started working in my craft room. Remember I told you I want to move things all from one side of the room off of the pegboard. And I wanted to get ready to start putting paper crafting stuff on there. Well, guess what? There's a place for me to hang up my brads and my eyelets. I was so excited. I was like, well, ain't this fantastic? That's exactly what I said to myself. I said, well, now ain't this fantastic? So here's just a little piece of that little from the paper. You can do it on this side. You can do it in the center. You can do it off to this other side. I don't want to do them all on the same side. And I'm not adding a button to everyone. And you'll see why here in a little bit. But we're going to add some glue to this one. And we're just going to put this piece right on there and just let that little swirl be. Just let it live there. And then you can see it on both sides. And that's fine too. So we can put that one as being finished. You can also take pieces like this and fold them in half to create a tab on both sides. And that's what I want to do here on this one. We're going to put this pretty piece on the front. Like so. Okay. And then we're going to just flip it around to the other side. Like this. And we're going to leave it be as a tab at the top. This principle is, right? You're over there watching one of my replays? Each one should be slightly different. Yeah, absolutely. Otherwise, it just gets boring. It's like the garden of life, you know? We're all each unique. God made us all our own way. And we each have to be who we're supposed to be. How did I have this one? I had the writing at the top and the daisies at the bottom. That's how I had it. Hello from California. Hello and welcome. All right, so I did use Fabri-Tac on that one because we're going to put that right over top of that little lace piece. So I want to give it a chance to be all stuck on there. So anybody stay inside and work on journals today, or did everybody just do their Saturday, went outside and did some pretty gardening or something like that? Anybody have daffodils that grow in their yard? I do, but they're done now. They're finished. So here's our little bunny. So this one's done now. See that pretty thing on that side? It's flipped around there. And then we have that. So I am going to create 6 journal cards here, you guys. Wrong glue. We're going to do 6, right? because we can. Here's our little bunny. He's so cute. The bunny is so cute, you guys. All right, let's cut this and this. And then look at this. We can add this on here. Oh, that just looks so pretty. Or we could do it this direction. Oh, I don't want to do it like that. It looks like a bra. Your daffodils are done too? I think we'll do it this way. Then it's not where the girl is. It's less looking, a little less like a bra. Okay. And then that part on the top, that just kind of looks like a fence, right? Don't you think? I think it looks like a fence. My nephew played baseball in the regional championship today. Awesome, Carrie. Is he going to the Little League World Series? That's near me. I shouldn't say near me. It's about 2 hours from me. So there's that one. And we have this one with the pretty girls. They don't last long. That's true. And I only have the ones that are yellow. I don't have the ones that are like a light yellow and a dark yellow, or like I have these kind right here. I don't have the ones that are like light in color. Mine are only just that. And I literally get like 3 flowers. I am not the world's best gardener. Let's just put it out there. I can craft. I can't craft and garden. It's not my strong suit. I'm just putting it out there for you guys. It is what it is, and it just is. That is not my jam. That's not my shizzle. Okay, let's get one of these flowers. And if you have like a jar that has like some pretty scraps in it, you know, you can totally do that as well. So let's do another button. Ooh, see, it sounds like it's thundering again. Did you guys hear it? I heard it. Did you hear it? Yeah, me too. Here's another little one that's a little bit like vintage looking. It's antiqued and all. Yeah, they are coming out sweet, aren't they? You worked on a journal today? Awesome. Cheryl Miller, you and me are in the same boat. If I have to take care of them, forget it. In fact, you know, Larry remembers to water them more than I do, the outside flowers. I usually do pretty good with marigolds. That's like my strong flower. I think they're a tougher flower, and I think maybe that's why. So, okay, this button here, it's got like a crack where like the hole in between where the holes are, so I can't pull it real tight. But oh my goodness, if this isn't turning out the cutest, you guys. Okay, so here we go. And hopefully it doesn't. Listen, last night it was storming and stuff here last night, and Facebook was a mess. And I left here and I went over to YouTube, and it was ouch, it was clear. Anybody see that? I did just stab my finger. It was clear. The comments were coming through nicely. We just had, it took me a little bit to get used to like how things were laid out over there. That I will be honest with you. It did take me a hot second. So, okay, so here's this one. This one we put in this corner. Let's put this one up in this corner, just so it's a little bit different. And while they're not really daffodils, we're doing garden party. Remember I said it's more like garden party. My grandma had a yard. They had a long, skinny yard. My grandma did. So suppose this is the yard right here. It was long and skinny. The house was up here. This is the house. It's long, skinny. There was a garage back here. And you came out of the house like right here. came out of the house like right here. Like this was their house, and they had a front door and they had a side door. It was not a back door. She always called it her side door. We do need the rain. You are correct. And we come out of this side door right here, and this is the sidewalk that went the whole length, right? This here behind the house, except for this little bit, was this little patio. This was all tomatoes. That was it. It was a complete tomato patch. And then this whole side of the house right here was all nothing but garden. My grandpa had like the best garden that I know of. So look at me. I pushed my stuff everywhere so I could show you how my grandma's house was laid out. But that was a long time ago. And I remember being a little girl and just sitting in the garden with my grandpa and a salt shaker and just picking the tomatoes and eating them right off the vine. They were so good. Who else did that? Who else ate tomatoes right off the vine? They were, yeah, yum, 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 yummy. Yum, yum, yummy. So here we go there. And then this we're going to do another one of those fold over pieces here in the center at the top. So, but we don't need to worry about it until your dad had the best garden. My grandpa had the best garden. So, all right. So there's our little like flower pieces on the back there. All right. And then let's just see which direction do we want to go? Because I kind of like having that loop in the back of this one because it's on the front in this one. So that way it makes it just a little bit different, right? And we're trying to do a little bit different on each one. And then I have one more thing that I want to do on a few of these to make them a little extra special, and that is add a little charm. I brought my charms and I think I brought my bulb pins out here. We can't get in the studio right now, you guys. It's a mess because I'm cleaning in there and it was a mess. Okay, so remember how I'm always telling you, I'm always saying it's okay to mix metals. It's okay to do the extra things. It really is. No joking, okay? So, here's like that color there. We can use, here's a yellow one. The yellow will match. The orange will go. There's this and a white one. So whatever you really are feeling, you know, whatever you feel should be happening. Ooh, this one doesn't have a thing on it. I need to get rid of that one. Whatever you kind of feel should happen with your, it's okay. Honestly, guys, it's okay if you put a gold charm on a silver hook. No one's going to come after you. Your mom had a huge, I don't know what my grandma did with all of the tomatoes. Like, she must have done something with them that I didn't know, because quite honestly, there was a lot of them. So, and I brought my little charm box out here. I know you guys don't often get to see the charm boxes, but this one, I have two of them actually. So this one had some other fun things in it. It has a little purse, which I thought might be a fun thing to do. Also, a little camera would be fun. In my opinion, these are my opinions. Those are my Alice in Wonderland ones. Here's a little bicycle. If you remember, there's a bicycle in the thing in the... Here's a tree. We can add a tree to one of these. So it really is entirely up to you what you like and what you want to do. This one here. Here's like a little leaf. We could use that. The flower ones must be in the other box, but that's okay. These ones are little kitty cats, and those ones are like pumpkins and stuff. So those ones are not. They're not good ones to do. Okay, so I think we have enough out that we can kind of figure something out here. So I definitely want to use the bicycle. The bicycle is a silver kind of color. And I think I'm just going to clip it on this yellow there. And wherever you want it to go, okay? Wherever you want it to go. So look, you can put your charms on this way that they dangle down. You can also put them sideways. With these bulb pins, can go sideways. Clip it up. And then it'll just lay over and your charm will just dangle down. And look at how cute that looks. So that's one. Over here, let's see. This one looks like it could use a leaf. Oh, you know what? Here we go. Here's Aunt Betty's purse. And my Aunt Betty, she always left the house. Her purse, listen, she was like Lucy. You guys know what I mean when I talk about Lucy, Lucille Ball. How Lucille Ball would have like the matching coat and the matching hat and the matching shoes. Well, my Aunt Betty would have in her closet, she would have her on the shelf, her purse, on the floor, her shoes. Oh, yeah, for sure, Chris. Yes. Is Evie here? Hello, Miss Evie. All right, so there's that one. These ones that have the buttons on, I'm going to leave kind of as their own. Here's one here, and then I think I want to use the camera. So, and then these other ones we can put away then. And we're just going to clip the camera on this one, and then I want to show you we can just add just a button onto something like this. And that camera went dancing across the table, you guys. But this one here just looks like, she looks like she's a photographer, don't you think? I think we can give all of these ladies some backstories. But my Aunt Betty, my mom used to tell me about how Aunt Betty used to throw these beautiful garden parties. And I remember going one time when I was little and having pedophores, those candies, pedophores. But look at how cute. We got the bicycle, riding on this one. Okay, so this one here, what you can do is if you don't have charms or anything like that and you want to add something decorative, you can get some gems. I'm not using these. Don't anyone get excited. But you can use gems or pearls. Here's a button with the thread already in it. Lucky day. Lucky day. Here's a little pearl-like button. And then there are some of these in here. You could add these onto whatever you like, okay? Whatever should be your fits your style, okay? So maybe you have, you know, here's a brad. We could stuck a brad on there. Anything, okay? It's really up to you. Entirely your choice. Okay, I'm gonna keep that button out for later. Here's a little metal button. That one looks cute. I think we'll go with that one. And then I have this green embroidery floss. And the embroidery floss, can't speak today. Embroidery floss is vintage. So, I don't know if it's embroidery floss or crochet thread. I'm not really sure. Okay, so let's just add this on here. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie it in a knot in the front. Or I think I'm going to knot it up on the front. Okay. Here we go. Elizabeth, are you still here? Is she here? Did you guys, are you guys just saying hi because you thought she's here? Because I have a question. If I put my live from TikTok onto this page, they can just click on it and watch. They don't have to join TikTok, right? I don't want anyone to join if you don't want to. Just know that. Just dipping my toes in some other places. So I'm just pulling at this. I'm trying to unravel it is what I'm trying to do. But it's kicking my tushy. Well, some people were saying hi to her. That's why I thought maybe she was here. I don't know. I thought she goes to bed kind of early now that she has the baby. It said she was watching. Okay, I wanted to really pull this apart, and it's not letting me. There we go. There we go. So I just kind of like unraveled it. We're going to put that underneath and just put this over top and just let that kind of, let it live there, you guys. Let's stick that one on there too. Why not, right? She may have just clicked on and clicked back off just to see what I was up to. Okay, so these are now our journal cards for this junk journal. So we have this one here. Aren't they pretty, you guys? So listen, let me tell you, if you don't want to do an entire junk journal, you can just get these printables. You can print these out, and you can just make some really cute journal cards for any journal. Maybe you're doing a gardening journal or a flower journal. Remember we did the flower journal? You can totally do that. So what we did was we added some lined paper on the back side. And then we just added a few little embellishments, nothing over the top. And then you guys, they're just going to fit right into our pockets. And they're going to look so cute. Look at, oh, doesn't she look? She just looks like she's looking over the edge of that fence there. Oop, let's put this one over here. Because they do. Some of them look like fences, I think, in my opinion. So I'm going to stick, let's do this. We'll put 2 in there for right now, just so you can see what they look like inside the journal cover like that. And then these 2 here, these can go somewhere else in the book. We did totally do only 6 cards. There are 6 others, and there are 6 of these small ones. There's 3 on this sheet and 3 on the other. And her kits are very reasonably priced. So check out my friend over at Polka Art Studio over on Etsy. And let's see if I can paste from yesterday. Yes, I can. So right there is the link for the digital prints for the signatures, what I did for the signatures. We're going to do 3. I'm going to do a 3rd one. And you can also check out her other kit. 60% off is good for anything. So you guys enjoy that code. Give me a few minutes to reset, because we're going to be creating the little folio that folds all up on itself. We're going to create that over on TikTok, you guys, and that is going to get tucked on the inside cover here as well. So thanks for joining me here tonight on Facebook. I appreciate it. If you're watching the replay here or over on YouTube, please let me know that you're watching. I appreciate you all, and thank you guys for showing up. And remember to always be kind, because you never know what someone's going through. And I'll see you guys all real soon. Give me a few minutes now. Don't be over there waiting and waiting. Just give me a second or 2, and I'll see you soon.